sa iyo mo to.
Second Corinthians chapter 9 verses 6 to 7. But this I say, he which soweth sparingly shall also reap sparingly, and he which soweth bountifully shall reap also bountifully. Every man according as he purposeth in his heart, so let him give, not grudgingly or of necessity, for God loveth a cheerful giver. That is from the King James Version. Sa New International Version Bible, verse 6, remember this: whoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and whoever sows generously will also reap generously. Each man should give what he has decided in his heart to give, not reluctantly or under compulsion, for God loves a cheerful giver. The book of Corinthians written the Corinthian church in the New Testament. Suwat niya siya para sa mga Corinthians, ng mga Christian. And the context of chapter 9 is that nag-remind si Paul sa ilang previous agreement na mutabang sila that they will help the Christians in Jerusalem, because the Christians in Jerusalem at that time were being persecuted. So siguro natago-tago sila o worship, naglisod sila unsaon pagkabuhi. So something, I mean, there is a commitment from the Corinthian church that they will give financially so that the church in Jerusalem could survive. Siguro niabot ang time na muna nakalimot ang mga Corinthians, or niabot ang time na nagkalisod na nagtagkwarta, or kalimot sila sa ilang pledge o ilang commitment. So nagpahinomdom si Apostle Paul. So in verse 6, he reminded the Corinthians about kung gusto ta maka-harvest o dako, kinahanglan ang dako po na pag large planting. So typically kung mag-farm ta, kung dako atong harveston, gusto ta dako ma-harvest, dako po na atong i-farm. So kung kamay ra po atong farm, itong itanom, so mag-expect po ta nga less po atong ma-harvest. If we give, maybe we will not come back, but kung mahatag ta sa pagtanom, hindi. Kung mahatag ta sa uban, sa nangyahanglan, like the victims of the calamities karon, hatag ka sa lisod, hatag ka sa ministry, maybe ang money din mo balik na to, but adto sa spiritual lives na ma-change, there is a spiritual growth, and that time naging na ay mga kalipay, hindi mabayaran ng kwarta. Money is more than just money, and money at that time is the evidence of love, and love cannot be bought with money. And giving is not just money, it may be service. Pwede siya serbisyo, pwede siya, it can be an aid, it can be a help. So same with money, if doesn't ka gitabang ng service, aid or help, mabalik po na nimo ang dako po na tabang nimo, and that is a God's promise in His Word, promise na niya. No, ma-remind ko usahay sa nagsakit ng tamang mga bugat at ng buot ng tabang. And what is really a cheerful giving? Kay sa verse 6 ni continue siya remind sa mga Christians, each man should give what he has decided. So what is really cheerful giving? It is on what you have decided in your heart. So in other words, it is quality. Cheerful giving is quality. It's not quantity. It's not about the amount of money. It's not about the large sum of money. It's not about your wealth. It's not kung kamay, madako. It is quality. It is a decision of your heart. It is out of conviction. It is what you have decided from your heart. It may only be percentage. It can be regular or not. So it's only your heart can decide. That is cheerful giving. It is based on conscience and your relationship to God. So there is no reason that you cannot give cheerfully because it's from your heart. Kung wala sa inyong heart, pray to God sila. Mahatag nimo pag-decide about giving kung unsay na sa imong heart. The second phrase of verse 7 is that not reluctantly or not under compulsion. So cheerful giving is our third question is cheerful giving. The second answer is cheerful giving is voluntary. So in other words, cheerful giving is not compulsory. It's not sa New International Version is not do not give under compulsion. Ma-compulsory kan hatag. Do not give reluctantly. kind of muhatag ka with reluctance out of your heart, with hesitation, with murag na compulsory ka. It's not anymore cheerful giving. And cheerful giving is giving from the heart. It's not a tax. It's not an obligation. So walay mukukod nimo kung pila rin mong ihatag, pila rin mong ihatag na service or ihatag na money, because it is not an obligation. Gift is only a gift when a giver is not obliged to hand it over. So ang gift, kung naikapalit, it's not anymore a gift. It's not anymore cheerful giving. So in the family or in the organization, no one can, when we talk of cheerful giving, kaya mo na ang context ano ng giving, no one can oblige you to give. So hindi ka maligtaran, hindi ka maligtaran sa kinsa, bisan imong bana, imong husband, imong wife, imong parent, imong leader, imong pastor, di ka maligtaran. Kay muhatag man ka, sa first place muhatag man ka kung what is being decided in your heart that you want to give. It's not reluctant, it's not compulsory. So naghatag ka because someone told you to give. It's not anymore cheerful giving. But kung naghatag ka na nagpa-encourage nimo na maghatag, and it is done with your conviction, maghatag ka, then that is a cheerful giving. The last phrase, God loves a cheerful giver, for God loves a cheerful giver. So what is cheerful giving? First, cheerful giving is quality, it's not quantity. Cheerful giving is voluntary, not compulsory. The third and last one is cheerful giving is satisfactory. Cheerful giving is satisfactory. God is delighted in you, God is happy in you, and the Spirit which is in you will also be delighted. Your soul will be satisfied. There will be inner happiness, inner satisfaction, inner pleasure, inner contentment, inner gratification. So in conclusion, soul, folks, how is your giving? Is it cheerful or is it grudging giving? Are you giving with kung ang kalipay na muhatag, or pagduha-duha, pagbugat sa atong kasing-kasing. So we are the one who can answer that one, and God will commit it to God. You have to commit it to God kung sa nato sa cheerful giving. Sa mga reaction mo, kani pong kuan, kani pong husband and wife na giving, di po ni contradict sa Bible. Na, o di ka husband and wife na paghatag, di ka ganahan mo hatag. At di ka po na cheerful giving, kaya mo may giving sa Bible. No, so ang paghatag sa wife na sa iyang husband, much better kung cheerful na paghatag, not reluctantly, not under compulsion, not dili ka na obliged ka obliged ka ng heavy heart na. Much better yung kung heavy heart, pero na may balaod, may balaod na kasuhan ang husband na ko namugos sa wife. So mo nang importante ang mga moral values from the Bible, kaya di na bali ang Bible.